Today, Shiba Inu is a hot mess. Many large-scale shifts have been documented, but which one is the largest? What Coinbase did just was unfathomable. Suddenly, all those Shiba Inus vanished. In the span of a single day, BlackRock also added millions to it. At this point, everyone is curious. If this is a portent for Shiba Inus, then great things are on the horizon. It will continue for some time. Tell me what's going on. How will Shiba Inus change from how they are now? Allow me to clarify. Important notice, the Shiba Inu is having a very exciting day today. Despite appearances, the price is actually making a gradual recovery. The events around the pricing, though, are the most bizarre. How is the community's energy? Completely distinct. Many are enthusiastic. Today, the Shiba Inu is all anyone can talk about. Something monumental is about to happen, and things are beginning to spiral out of control. The positive kind. Okay, let me tell you. An enormous change occurred at Coinbase recently. We're talking about a sudden disappearance of billions of Shiba Inus. That isn't a minor matter. Such a motion typically portends a significant development. Concurrently, the trillion-dollar behemoth BlackRock went and bought up a huge quantity of cryptocurrency. This was unexpected. The news surprised consumers and stoked the fires of fury within the Shiba Inu community. Everyone is now asking if there is a connection between all of this. Does the situation with Shiba Inus have any connection to BlackRock's massive crypto acquisition? Although it hasn't been officially announced, the timing couldn't be more ideal. Just a moment though. I know what you're thinking. The chart. Has this been reflected in the price at all? At least one expert thinks something fascinating is occurring. A large number of buyers are sitting on this crucial support area, and Shiba Inu just dipped below it. It began to bounce back though rather than plummet. On top of that, it's developing a bullish pattern in which the lows are becoming higher. This might set off a rebound that sends Shiba Inu soaring into its next resistance zone, where sellers typically enter the picture, if the price remains stable above that temporary floor. What happens if it surpasses that? Things might get dicey, to put it mildly. So yeah, today may have gotten off to a horrible start, but there seems to be something far bigger going on underneath. Pressure is growing on the charts. Amid all the hoopla, whales are moving, and major investors like BlackRock are involved. Shiba Inu seems to be preparing for a major event. Now tell me what transpired. Well, the crypto community, and the Shiba Inu community in particular, is buzzing over something huge that happened recently. Over 56 billion tokens were transferred in what could be one of the largest Shiba Inu transfers we've witnessed in the last 24 hours. A billion, I see. There was no typo. How much was that transfer worth? Instantaneously, it's worth almost $680,000. The intriguing part, though, begins at this point. It wasn't just a series of minor transactions or some haphazard wallet activity. Only one clean transfer was made. Not a single split or batch. Transferring all of your cryptocurrency from Coinbase Prime, the platform utilized by major institutions and crypto investors, to a new wallet is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Start again with a new address and zero transaction history. No sound at all prior to this monumental change. That is already out of the ordinary. That type of money coming from that kind of place typically indicates intent, you know. It seems like someone is preparing for an event. Whether it's a strategic private transaction, long-term cold storage, or something even more significant going on behind the scenes, it's certainly not a typical change. When will it be? Extremely suspicious. The positive kind. Because BlackRock stepped in and dropped their own bomb at the exact same moment, smack dab in the heart of this huge Shiba Inu transfer. Their purchase of Ethereum was valued at more over 16 million. In silence, not much to report. Move completed with utmost care. The question why must now be asked. What gives? Why is it happening right now? Neither buzz nor gut sentiments will ever lead BlackRock to make a decision. They run their business on in-depth analysis, strategic planning, and proprietary information. Therefore, it's a very strong indication if they're abruptly getting involved with crypto in this manner. Get ready for something. People are speculating wildly because of how close the purchase was to the Shiba Inu transaction, even though they paid with Ethereum. Does it make sense that they should all be related? Consider it. The simultaneous transfer of billions of Shiba Inu tokens from a prominent exchange to an undisclosed wallet and a huge cryptocurrency investment by one of the world's largest financial institutions? There's a reason for that. To me, that sounds like getting ready. Something is about to transpire, it seems. Even before the general population becomes aware, the major players are setting up shop. This is precisely why there is a flurry of activity among Shiba Inu breeders at the moment. Nowadays, it's not all about the cost. What these signals are trying to tell us is the key. Big things always seem to happen when we witness these kinds of behind-the-scenes maneuvers. Whether it's a significant listing, a novel use case, or some other way to further incorporate Shiba Inu into the broader crypto ecosystem. No two moves are ever the same. They're planning ahead. Additionally, the intelligent community takes notice when wise money begins to pile up. So something is cooking under the surface, even though the price of Shiba Inus is still on the mend, and things may not appear explosive just yet. With all these indications and happenings, it seems like a big change is on the horizon. A surge, a breakthrough. Another important consideration is this. The Shiba Inu is about more than simply money. Scaling is happening behind the scenes, subtly, consistently, and with great force. The chief marketer for Shiba Inus, Lucy, recently made a similar statement in one of her tweets. Something simple yet powerful was shared by her. There are more than 1,513,000 Shiba Inu owners, and that number is going up. That's more than simply a figure, it's forward motion. Plus, her inquiry was spot on. Is this progress for real? Or are more individuals just transferring their tokens from exchanges to their own personal storage? Guess what? Perhaps it's both. Everything is taking place on-chain, regardless. Thus it is authentic, open, and taking place right in the middle of the Shiba Inu ecology. The change is significant. People typically trust in the long-term value when they begin to move their assets off of centralized platforms. They aren't going anywhere soon. Their purpose here is to support, to construct, and to contribute to a greater whole. What is happening now is perfectly complemented by this. A rising number of individual holders are locking in their positions, adding to the list of recent developments that includes whale movements, significant institutional interest, exchange withdrawals, community excitement, and more. It's as if everything is fitting perfectly. The enormous colossi are in motion on one side. However, there has been growth in the community. A more solid base is being laid. Although the price has not yet reached its peak, Shiba Inu seems to be moving into a new stage, evolving from a meme coin into a genuine decentralized ecosystem. With each new holder, on-chain transaction, smart contract upgrade, or Shibarium release, we get closer to realizing that larger goal. While things may appear crazy right now, the scale, growth, and belief become apparent when you take a step back. The Shiba Inu is more like a tank, always ready for action. The future of the Shiba Inu is bright, even when looking at the big picture. Even more intriguing, one of the Shiba Inu developers just tweeted a teaser about what's to come. He revealed an intriguing detail. In the future, we will introduce more lively and entertaining levels powered by Shiba AI. So what's the big deal with that? Clearly, the squad isn't doing nothing while the price hovers at zero. They are constructing. They're making progress. More entertaining, dynamic, and engaging for the community is what they're aiming for in the Shiba Inu environment. Things have progressed beyond tokens now. We're talking about features powered by AI, experiences that are gamified, and genuine innovation that attracts more users. Everyone from investors to developers to users, those who have an interest in what Shiba Inu is creating and want to see it through to completion. Additionally, that is extremely significant. The reason being that such is what ensures a project's longevity. It's that quality that makes it more than just a passing fad. When major players are discreetly establishing themselves, the community is robust, and developers are actively working on the project. Combinations like that typically result in huge things happening in the future. We are keeping an eye on the news and charts for the near future. But what about the far future? The Shiba Inu is setting the stage for an entirely new dimension. To the letter. In addition to being brilliant, the future is becoming smarter, faster, and much more exciting. Therefore, what is your view on the matter? Put your thoughts in the space provided. If you're interested in learning more, just click on one of the videos displayed. We have reached the final segment of this video. Make sure you hit the bell icon to get updates from this channel if you liked the video. Do not risk losing money because you missed a crucial Shiba Inu update.